G'day all, Del here. Welcome to Violet Cottage. We're heading towards the end of April. We're in autumn and it is time for pruning, mulching and fertilising. And boy, I've got a lot of that to do. This is a garden arch or trellis walkway that Craig and I created out of repurposed materials such as old veranda posts, wooden ladders, railway sleepers for the trim of the garden, where we've planted our happy wanderers, which all seem to be well established now and growing really well. We have some apple trees in here, so I'll be pruning those soon. Over the other side of the gate there, that's the garden bed I'm currently working on. And it'll be mainly succulents. The ties will be filled with osteosperm, which will also make fantastic ground covers once they establish themselves. But the bigger pots down the front and around Bird on the Egg sculpture I made from recycled treasures from the tip will have succulents in them. See through here another apple tree that will need pruning. And in here, looking a little spindly, is a pear tree. And a few more around. This is the start of our mini apple orchard. We have mainly apple and pear trees out here. And along the side of the house, we have a plumcot tree that was established who knows when. Many, many years ago, I'd say. It's very old, but that's going to be pollarded this year, just to make sure that it stays healthy, isn't a fire hazard, and the leaves, well, the leaves have been a bit of a problem getting into the guttering and onto the roof. So we need to trim it down a little. But the couch grass is a major problem. This couch grass is so invasive, and we've already laid multiple layers of cardboard, hay, all sorts of things to try and suffocate it. But another apple tree. And we'll certainly be getting back onto the couch grass again this year and trying. Some parts have been successful where it hasn't grown back. As you can see through here. Just at the base of the apple trees there, I've done very well. We've been able to suffocate it. Couch grass thrives in sunlight, so the best way to try and get rid of it, because it is really invasive, is to obviously try and suffocate it as best as possible. So we'll give it another go this year, and I think this time when we put the cardboard and the hay down and probably some leaves, we'll probably put some more planter pots in here. But what we're really turning our attention to, and to use up all the ties that our neighbour gave us many years ago, is this project. This is the project I'll be going on with next. And it's a twofold project, and the reason why it's very important is because the steep ditch down here, you can see just beyond the fence line. This is the clay pit they used and dug out to make the bricks on site in 1860, the start of Violet Cottage there. Violet Cottage started out its life as just a 2-room cottage. Last year was a very wet year, especially October, and we had lots of rain. And what we noticed was the edge of what we call the brick quarry has started to slowly wash away. You can actually see it's cracking. The lip of it is cracking, the edge of it, and that is a worry. And over here, just in this part here, the lip of the dip has actually started to wash away from all the heavy rain. So our intention, hopefully, is to place a rim of tyres around the lip of the brick quarry, which it's hard to show the depth of, but the sides of which are about, in some places, about 15 foot, 20 foot tall. Bit of a drop off here. And we hope by establishing plants along the edge of it, it will hopefully stabilise the ground. We hope to one day perhaps do a bit of a terrace garden along the side here, which will help maintain the quarry bank. Gosh, it's peak hour in Biolba today. Who would have thought? That's the main road. And that's the bridge that crosses over Cochrane's Creek, where those gum trees are. Is the line of our boundary line, and just beyond the gum trees there is Cochrane's Creek. We hope to add more natives to this area over here to make a wildlife corridor for all the wonderful animals that live down here, the echidnas, the wallabies, the bunnies, the snakes, and all the different birds that live here at Violet Cottage with us. So that's all for now. Just thought I'd give you an update. See more of the happy wanderers there, starting to really establish themselves. You have an apple tree, Granny Smith apple tree in the middle here. That will need a prune. Which is something that I'm chipping away at in between all the other things I'm doing. So thank you for spending some time with me here at Violet Cottage, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.